is May 9th, the day of the once-in-a-lifetime concert event, the Celebrate America concert here at Silver Dollar City, and you and I are going together. Now, today, a bunch of Branson favorites will be performing in Echo Hollow all under one roof. We're going to see the Petersens, the Haygoods, Clay Cooper, and more. Now, the concert doesn't start till 1, but I am here just after 10 because the line situation, what I expect it to be, is kind of making me nervous, considering I was also routed into stop 5 for parking today with all of the buses. It's gonna be a huge day. And I know once the show is underway, this is all gonna be worth it, but man, what a great day we have ahead of us. Without further ado, let's go get scanned in. I'm in, and so is everyone else. Oh, happy Bluegrass and BBQ, by the way. I'm gonna find restrooms, find water, and maybe find a very special friend today. Thanks to Brock's comment, we're gonna be highlighting more of the craftsmen throughout the day today, and we're gonna start here with the woodworkers. By the way, Brock's comment was left on Patreon, so if you decide to come hang out with us over there, you might get a chance in the future to kind of get in on the video making process by leaving comments like his.
I told her I was the swellest guy around. She started to call me honey. We started to spend my money. We took in every cabaret in town.
Show's on his way. Okay. He's a mess. He's a good. No more cruises. Yes, he's a good.
We got a cruise in.
By the way, found lots of friends. Lots of friends. We've had the best time in line, and now we're finally on the move. We were starting to wonder there for a second.
Yeah, stinky sprays.
Ah!
I think some of that ended up in my coffee.
We're both recording. Videoception!
Meagan from Confessions of a Theme Park Worker with Sir Willow. We got Brady from BA Adventures. And this is Guy. You guys know Guy.
Here we go.
We're headed to find a seat.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, Julie!
Bye. Bye. Bye, line friends.
Oh, I'm still recording. We made it in. Here's our view. Not bad at all. Got a great company. Great show ahead of us. I see you, CK. Get that footage.
I'm already home.
On one stage, the Saloon Cast, the Petersen family, Clay Cooper, New South, the Rivertown Ramblers, the Presleys, and the Haygoods, and some surprises along the way. The real party is backstage, guys. I've never seen so many rhinestones, hairspray, and ego in my life. But it's going to be a great time today. On behalf of all of us here, it's my honor to welcome you to this very special celebration, 250 years of the United States of America. Today, we don't just look back, we celebrate the spirit that has carried this nation forward for 2.5 centuries. A spirit built on courage, sacrifice, faith, family, and a belief together we are stronger. And there's no better place to celebrate that spirit than right here, where music, laughter, and community come together, just like they have for generations. So whether this is your first visit or your 1,000th, you're part of the story today. just as deep in Americana as its history. Family, faith, and music passed down through generations. This next group represents all three. Hailing right here from Branson, the Petersen family has been sharing the unique blend of bluegrass, gospel, and Americana music since 2005. What started in churches and local gatherings has grown into a nationally recognized sound that still stays rooted in what matters most, family. Their harmonies, their musicianship, and their genuine joy on stage remind us that some of the strongest traditions of this country aren't written in history books. They're lived out on front porches, in churches, and around kitchen tables. So as you listen, you're not just hearing music, you're hearing a piece of America's story. Please give a great big Silver Dollar City welcome to the incredible Petersen family.
Good afternoon, Silver Dollar City. We are so excited to be here. You know, our family has been playing out here at the park for many years, and I think the first year we played out here was 2008 on the Medicine Wagon stage, for anybody who remembers when that was still a thing. But we have just been so humbled to be asked back, and what a wonderful place. Who's having a good time today? And we're honored to celebrate 250 years of this beautiful country that we are just so all blessed to live in. And we've picked a few of our favorite songs that we grew up singing. And if you know any of these, please join us in singing along.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Let's go down, let's go down, let's go down. As we went down in the river to pray, studying about good old way, and to shall wear the robe and crown. Good Lord, show us the way. Oh sinners, let's go down, come on down. Oh sinners, let's go down, down in the river to pray. My home, sweet home.
Nicholas Shoemake, who has been with the Army for almost 10 years, Staff Sergeant Nicholas Shoemake. Well, congratulations to you. Thank you for your service, and I hope you enjoy these passports.
Producing multiple shows, serving on the Branson Board of Aldermen, there's no better ambassador for Branson than Clay Cooper. Please welcome Clay Cooper and the Clay Cooper Country Express.
I'll play something country. I'll play something country.
Hey, quartet music has been long been a cornerstone of American gospel and country traditions, built on unity, precision, and heart. It's a reminder that when individuals come together with purpose, something greater is created. This next group carries on that tradition with excellence and passion, delivering rich harmonies that resonate far beyond the stage. They're celebrating 24 years of performing at Grand Country and headlining the Grand Jubilee show. You're gonna love them, I do. They work for me every night. They're one of Branson's finest vocal groups. Put your hands together for Mark, Barry, Luke, and Eric. Move south!
That's right. And I'll do it. Pure love, baby, it's pure love. Every party back to crunch, you in the morning. Pure love, baby, it's pure love. 99, 44, 100% pure love. Go Hollow, we got Eric Dalton singing baritone for us. My name is Barry Arwood, and this tall fella next to me is a bit of a legend here in Branson, performing for over 40 years. This is Mark McCauley singing bass for us. He's more than just a friend. He's the one she longs to give a party to. These are friends and lifetime lovers. They don't know what else is covered. Where they go, what they do, in the secret hideaway. These are friends and lifetime lovers. They don't want to hurt the others, so they love in the nighttime. Shake hands in the light of day.
This next group brings that world to life, combining music, storytelling, humor, and just a touch of adventure. Straight from the Showboat, their brand new production celebrates sounds and stories of America's waterways, where cultures meet music and was shared and memories were made. So sit back and let them take you on a journey down the river. Please welcome the Rivertown Ramblers.
Hello, everybody. We are the Rivertown Ramblers from the Silver Dollar City Showboat. We're so excited to be here to celebrate the 250th with you. Come lay down my burden down by, yeah, down by. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by to study war no more.
Said I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside. Oh, down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside. Oh, study war no more.
I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. It's my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest on earth.
Across the nation, living in America, to have a celebration, rock my soul.
I feel good.
You know, we'll take just a moment here. We've not recognized our veterans today. If you're a veteran or an active member of the service, would you please stand? Let's give them a great big round of applause. Let's see you all around this theater. God bless you. Senior Master Sergeant Kristen Foley has spent a lifetime serving through music, using her voice to honor, inspire, and unite. Earlier today, she led us in a moment that reminds us who we are as a nation. Please join me once again in welcoming Senior Master Sergeant Christy Foley.
When the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay, I wanna be there in my city. Whoa,
They were instrumental in building what Branson Entertainment is today. His Ozarks family started out playing in the underground stages of our Missouri hills. In 1963, the Presley family began a music show at the Underground Theater located near Talking Rock's Cavern. Crowds kept getting bigger and bigger to the point they needed a bigger venue. This opportunity led them to buy some land and build a theater. On June 30th, 1967, Presley's opened up with the first theater built on our now famous 76 Country Boulevard with 250 folding chairs. The reason they had folding chairs was the theater was built in a manner that it could be used for boat storage in the event the music thing didn't work out. Obviously it did work out. 59 years later, they're still entertaining millions of Branson visitors. Please give a great big Silver Dollar City welcome to the Presley's Country Jubilee.
Howdy, folks. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down the eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up, she's a rocking like never before. If there's beans on the head, it's alright. I don't see it coming in sight. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Not a little bit, a lot.
What?
Yeah, times like this, I wish I'd listened to what my grandpa Lloyd Presley had to say.
Yeah, what'd he say?
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
Come on. Hey, why don't you tell a joke, man?
Oh, yeah?
That's what you're here for,
Yeah, but lately, like, nobody's been laughing.
Ah, well, okay.
I'll give you a perfect example.
All right.
Okay, my aunt, she called me last night. She said, Cecil, my best friend Pamela just passed away.
Oh.
Could you tell me a joke and cheer me up?
Yeah.
I said, well, sure, knock knock. She said, who's there? I said, not Pamela, that's for sure.
Oh.
See, they didn't like me. Oh, and listen to this. He's the only guy up here today that actually was at Silver Dollar City in 1976 celebrating the bicentennial celebration.
That's right.
My dad, Herkimer, give him a hand.
Hey.
That's him. Woo, the real thing.
A real thing right there.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. No artificial intelligence over there, I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, for a girlfriend.
That's right, Jake. He is single and lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah, tell him how lonely you are.
I'm so lonely. I shaved one leg just so it feels like I'm sitting next to a girl.
Yeah, look close, he's telling the truth. He is lonelier than the Strait of Hormuz. All right, so, okay, that's just to see if you're awake. All right, we got good news today, and we got bad news.
Hey, give us some good news first.
All right, the good news is we've been practicing this new song for about 20 minutes.
What's the bad news?
We're gonna do it.
All right.
Are up next. We heard some lady up in the mezzanine said, I thought the Haygoods were on this show. Well, they're going to be out here in just a minute. Have you had a good time? This is Thomas, the president of Silver Dollar City, is roaming around here somewhere. If you don't know Brad, you need to. One of the finest men I've ever met. One of the godliest men I've ever met. And don't you think this might be a good annual event? If Brad's listening somewhere out there. There's no place like Silver Dollar City, the mission, the people. We're going to close the show with a group that represents the next chapter of American entertainment. This family spent decades on stage, pushing the boundaries of what live performance can be. Incredible musicianship, cutting-edge technology, dynamic choreography, and over 20 instruments in a single show. Their passion, creativity, and innovation are a perfect reflection of the spirit that's driven this country forward for 250 years. They don't just perform, they create an experience. So get ready for a grand finale that celebrates where we've been and where we're going. Please make welcome to the stage a homecoming, the Haygoods!
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Oh, yeah! My goodness, y'all look good out there tonight. Well, we're going to close the show out here with you. It's an absolute honor to be here. We're going to do a quick line check, make sure everything's working for you before we get going.
You guys, thanks for hanging. It's a little hot out there, but you all are rocking it. How about one round for the Presleys and all the other gang that came out to entertain you all? Mike, Patrick, taking care of it. Casey, we love you. Silver Dollar City crew, you are the best. It's good to be back home.
What do you think, Dom? We got some music for these guys? Am I on 4, Gavin? Or 3? Correct? All right, I think we're ready. All right, let's kick this off. Here we go, come on, Dino! Turning round and keep on burning. I say rolling, rolling on the river. Rocking and rolling, let's tear up those fiddles. What do you got, boys? Let's go, come on. Down the silver dollar road. God bless you all. Happy birthday, America. God bless the United States. And the rockets that blast upon bursting in
How about it one more time? The Hangers! The Hangers! Welcome home, guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys, wasn't the concert amazing? It has been such a full, hot afternoon. After the concert, we immediately headed out. We all needed AC, drinks, and food. So as you can see, we went to Red Gold and I started a new tasting passport. I am determined to use all the punches this time. My Spring Exposition passport did not get all the way used. I'm super sad about it. But I did start off with the smoked chicken with the Alabama white sauce, which I was told is mayonnaise based with garlic powder and horseradish. So good. Would have given it a 4.7 out of 5, only because mine had a bunch of tiny little bones in it. But yeah, it was really delicious. And then after that, I went to see the glass blowers.
cousins live in Nashville. They like to go over there. But so twice now.
Good, make the throughout today, just just like that duck, we'll put into this oven at the side of the platform. We call it an annealing oven. It anneals the glass. That's the process of bringing everything evenly down in temperature overnight. Now, glass is a very small contraction rate when it cools down. So when it's very hot, it's such and such a size, and when it cools down, it's going to shrink ever so slightly. And so if we have something like, say like a vase with a handle on it, you know, the walls of that vase are going to be rather thin, and then that handle coming off is a bit thicker amount of glass. And that difference in thickness wouldn't have an impact on the glass cooling down. If it all cooled down at the same rate, that thicker area is going to hold on to heat a lot longer, cool down a lot more slowly. Two pieces of glass fused together, one side's going to try to shrink, the other side's going to stay where it's at, and that's going to cause stress in the glass and bolts and they will start to break. That collar underneath was blown out, that limestone shine through that clear. Now Eddie has instructed me to gather an additional bit of glass for him. Like I was saying, if we want to color that clear glass, we can roll it through these different bins and scoops that have that crushed up colored glass. There are some other ways we can have colored bits of glass. In this oven up here that's sitting at around 1,000 degrees, we've got a couple of chunks of solid opaque colored glass. And he has some blue inside there that he has instructed me to pick up. To do that, I'm just going to gather a little bit of clear on the end of this rod. It's basically functioning like glue. Open that up, reach on in, grab that little bit of glue. We'll start melting this in this reheating chamber. I can't remember if I mentioned this already or not, so please forgive me, but if I did. But the furnace that's holding that glass sits at around 2,125 degrees. These two reheating chambers that we're able to heat the glass back up into are set to about that same 2,100-ish degree temperature. Also, I guess to start off, for this piece that Eddie's working on, he's in the position of what we call the gaffer, that is the lead artist for the piece that is being made at the moment. I'm his assistant, so I can help him in any way that he needs. If he needs an extra bit of glass brought over to him, I'll go ahead and do that. So that's what I'm doing right here with this extra bit of blue glass. Now, in order for Eddie to sort of optimally apply this onto that bubble that he already has, what we want to do is sort of taper this into a very small cone with, say, a blowpipe that metal rod with a channel down it, allowing us to insert air into the glass. That goes back around 2,400, 2,500-ish or so years. After that, around the time of Christ in the first century, a lot of glass blowing shops were popping up all over the Roman world, and then that's sort of when glass blowing really took off. We sort of backtrack even before that. Glass workers were already, making things out of glass. They were making vases and vessels, all sorts of different things, just based off of using different techniques other than, utilizing the blowpipe forming. And that is where they take a solid rod, much like what Allie's working with over here, and they would sort of, at the very end of it, pack mud or clay at the very end of it, making this sort of big bundle of mud, and then they would layer strips of glass over top of that until they completely encased it, and then that would, and then after they thin those threads of glass around sort of that mud center, they would shape it up, make a vessel out of it, and then once they were all set and done, they sort of dig that dirt out of that vessel, and they would have a vase. Very center dish of that form that he has, and I was just working on compressing dressing, you know, that layer of blue block. Kind of have a little bit of a different setup. We have the two benches, and as we rest that blowpipe or that rod against those bench rails, we can rotate it back and forth, and that rotation is sort of like that wheel spinning. And then as we bring different tools up to the glass, we can start shaping it and bringing it to life, just like the power would on the wheel. Small base that Eddie's working with. You can see how he's balancing the edges of this little base while he's having it come on with this wooded paddle. It's starting to create this little flat ring at the very bottom. That's going to allow this to stand upright.
Thank you to Allie and Zach for saying hi and all of the awesome information. You guys are so talented. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. But now I'm here right by the train station and they're boarding. I want to see if we can catch it.
The platform waving you out. That is conductor Zeke. Everybody wave and say, bye, Zeke.
Bye, Zeke.
If we get lucky, we'll see Zeke again in about 20 minutes. If I get lost, and I often do, it'll be a lot longer. It's making a chicken. Some of y'all look pretty frightened that we're going down such a steep hill in such an old train. Well, I have a solution for you. Let's treat this like a roller coaster. Everybody throw your hands up in the air and say, woo! There you go. That is downright thrilling, isn't it? They might be on the right side, sir. You never know. Keep your eyeballs peeled.
What about you? You got any gold or silver? Oh, there's rich kids. I knew it. Oh, you got money too. Pleasure robbing you. All right.
Oh no, that's what I thought there was.
I can't read.
I have been invited to. I can't read all these words.
There's a lot of big ones on there. You said there wasn't so much reading.
It's not a motorcycle. You can't read all that. What is misconduct? That's that thing they keep telling us when we go up to HR, isn't it?
That's what I got. Right,
Watch the show. You're missing it. What are the guys doing? They're eating pizza.
What's going on up here?
Spot, Silver Dollar City will be the home to the biggest Dollar General store the world's ever seen. It's going to be like 4 stories tall. It's going to have an elevator and an escalator, a fountain out front, and a Little Debbie snack cake combination Jake never even heard of. Don't believe everything you hear, but believe this. We're about to pull into a tunnel. So keep your arms in.
Friends, it's after 6. It's almost 6:30, so we're gonna call it here today. Thanks for coming along with us to the concert and everything else we got up to today. It was a huge, long, fun, beautiful day with beautiful company. We'll see you next time. Hey, what's that button?
That button will show you another one of our videos.
And that one?
That one will help you subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh, and then there's all these names floating by?
Yeah, this is all of our supporters on Patreon and YouTube members.
Oh, so those are the ones that get the special perks.
Yeah, and if you want to know more about that, click on that button right there.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
And thanks for watching.
God bless.
Right here with the woodworkers. Bye, Julie!
Bye.
Bye!
Bye, line friends.
Oh, I'm still recording. I just like, wait, bye! Bye! I just made everyone throw up. But now I'm here right by the train station and they're boarding. I want to see if we can catch it.
Okay.